Youths go through vulnerable situation when it comes to the decision making in their professional life. It is very popular as youths that they dream big dreams to be lawyers, pilots, managers, doctors, name them. They are encouraged by the community to follow that route. This brings them into a tough situation because they lack opportunities. This draws them into pains because it seems they are failures. There are 3 steps that can help to answer this critical question about their professional life. First step is going to the ground. Youths should take enough time, go to different places within Nairobi like Westlands, Karen, Kilimani, New Mathare, and other locations. They should make the experience on the ground with the people they like and feel comfortable with, and go to places that are of interest to them without a goal, but just watch what they would like to experience. Hi everyone.
Hi.
You are good?
Yes.
Yeah, my name's David Chege. I am your contact person of Small and Sound, and today we are at Israel Education Center together with the youths. This video is all about listening to the youth of their journey of self-experience on the ground, and we are going to hear and listen to them on what they experience on the ground.
Yes.
Israel Education Center is a good place. We love this school for their heroic spirits, for their warm welcome, and for their good relationship that teachers and the pupils that they have. And before we listen to the youth, I would like to give this chance to my brother Noel, who is the head teacher of this school, and he can tell us more about the school. Welcome.
I am Noel Ongama, the head teacher of Israel Education Center. Our school is found in Nairobi, Kibera Slum, and we are so happy to have you today. Our school has 200 children, together with 7 teachers, and it runs from preschool up to grade 6, and we have that good relationship between us teachers and the pupils. We provide to them 2 meals in a day. That is, we give them porridge and lunch, and we enjoy doing our work, and we are so happy for today. Welcome.
Thank you very much, Noel, for sharing about your school. And now we turn to the youths so that we can listen to them and hear what they have experienced on the ground so far. But I know it's a long journey. They are still on the journey of experience. But for now, we can listen to them how far and what they have experienced. Yeah. Yes, and I would like to ask a question. How was your experience?
My name's Lucas Alanda. For the experience that I had, and before the experience, I've changed my life. In that the experience has made me change my life and the status. In that also in slums where we have cars and where we have cars, but they are few. But they are going in wealthy places. Find that there are too many cars and the road is very busy, where that we cannot find even children playing or even many pedestrians there. In the mall that my friends talk about, that in the mall where we buy some goods and services, in that the customers were not like me. I was not welcomed in that. There you go inside the mall, you just pick what you want to pick, then you go to the counter. But here in Kibra, I found that even before you enter the shopping center, the seller will just greet you with a happy face compared to the mall.
Thank you so much for the question. I'm Faustine Kayosa, a youth at Israel Education Center. My experience when I went to the upper class areas, I was expecting to see a crowd, maybe the streets would be crowded. For where I come from, that is Kibera, we're normally used to crowds walking in groups, and there are just a lot of people in the streets, but that was not the case. Two, being a person that loves kids, and my environment is always full of kids running here and there, shouting, happy, playing. I also expected to see a lot of kids playing together, having fun, but that was not the case. When we went to the mall, the playing section was almost empty, with just a few kids, just a number of kids playing, and they didn't look like they were enjoying the game. They didn't look happy. Yes, that was my experience.
I would like also to ask another question. After the experience on the ground, were you surprised?
Yes, I'm Washington. Thank you so much, David. I was actually surprised in my experience in the wealthy areas. Like, I never expected to see very few people in the streets there in wealthy places, and like here in Kibra. Here in Kibra, as much as we have very many people in the streets, we hi each other. We are always very eager to know people interact with each other, but in wealthy places, you'll find people mind their own businesses. Like, people don't have to care with other person's kind of living. Like, nobody cares about you. You do your own stuff. Nobody cares about you. And like here in Kibra, in wealthy places, kids are so interactive. You find kids playing in the ground, interacting with each other very well. And like there in wealthy places, kids stay in their own houses. Their parents have told them not to interact with other people, maybe because of some illusion there in the village. I was also surprised in wealthy places, such like as we were walking, we walked so long to find a church there, and like in Kibra, a few meters you'll find a church, another few meters you'll find a church, and that made me so surprised. Thank you.
My name is Audrey Savencia. I was surprised when I went to wealthy places, because I expected to see children playing together, but you find that these children, most of them are indoors. I expected the rich people to help each other, but you find in wealthy places, people waste a lot of food. They prefer throwing food instead of helping their neighbors, like here in Kibra. Again, the food there, I expected to like get a banana. Here in Kibra, a banana that costs 5 shillings. I was surprised to see the banana that costs 5 shillings, it's 50 shillings there. So you find that the life there, according to my experience, it was very expensive. So you find even people here in Kibra Kids, they play together. There are different games that they play together. But you find in wealthy places, they only use maybe tablets, their phones. So kids, they don't associate with others. Yes. That was my experience.
My name is Benedict Odera, a youth here in Israel Education Center. And I was surprised there in wealthy places. You may find that there are few churches there compared to here in Kibra. Here in Kibra, if you just walk a meters away, you might find a church. You will find a church. There are so many churches here compared to there in wealthy places. And another thing that surprised me is that there, the shopkeepers are not so welcoming. Because here, you may find here in Kibra, when you go to buy something, the shopkeepers welcome you with a warm smile. They tell you what you want. They ask you if you need anything, compared to there in wealthy places. And another thing is that there the children are not so interacting with each other. You may find that children are just there at their houses, just playing games. Compared here in Kibra, children play together, they gather together, and they help each other, and they encourage each other, compared to there in wealthy places.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Manueli, Amen, Tende, Amen, Tende, sababu yu mwema. Pigia, pigia, pigia Bwana makofi, sababu yu mwema. Pigia Bwana makofi, pigia, pigia, pigia Bwana makofi, sababu yu mwema. Pigia, pigia, pigia Bwana makofi, sababu yu mwema. Imbia Bwana, imbia, 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 imbia Bwana, imbia, sababu yu mwema. Imbia, imbia, imbia Bwana, imbia, sababu yu mwema. Imbia Bwana, imbia, 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 imbia Bwana, imbia, sababu yu mwema. Imbia Bwana, imbia, 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 imbia Bwana, imbia, sababu yu mwema.
I would like to ask a question to all of us. Yes. After the experience on the cloud, did your parent or your best friend believe you?
No.
Yes, and another question. Do you think if your best friend and your parent, if they accompany you for the experience on the cloud, do you think they will believe you?
Yes.
Yes.
Are your parents or your best friend willing to accompany you to have the experience on the cloud?
My name is Jennifer Katiala, a youth from Israel Education Center, and my answer is yes. My parents and best friends are willing to accompany me because after the experience, I shared with them some photos and some videos that we took, and I tried to explain to them, and they didn't believe me, so they had to go and to see for themselves how things in upper classes are there. Thank you.
Yes, my name is Michelle, a youth from Israel. When I had an experience, I came and shared some stories with my parents. They didn't believe, so they were eagerly and they wanted to go with me to the experience so that they can experience for themselves. And that's
My name is Masden, a youth at Israel Education Center. Yes, my parents and friends are willing to accompany me to those wealthy places. After visiting those places, I came and explained to them what was happening, and they could not believe what I was telling them. I shared with them with photos, I shared them with the videos, but still they could not believe me. So they wanted to go there for themselves and experience what happens in those wealthy places.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey, praise God.
Amen.
You are still good?
Yes.
Yeah, this time we would like to give to our brother Victor, who will give us a short testimony on how it is easy just to make it and to have an experience on the cloud in these wealthy areas.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you so much, Brother David. For me, it is also the same as I listen to the youth. My experience, it was the same, exactly the same. I talked to my wife and she did not believe me at all. I explained to her several times, but she did not believe. So what I did, it was very simple. I decided to take her to the wealthy places. So I took a matatu with her, just a nearby stage, and we went direct to the wealthy places. And on the way, we had some questions because we saw big buildings and big vehicles, people are inside. And on the street, we did not see any child walking around. So these are the questions that I was really explaining to her, but she did not believe me. So we went direct to the mall there, and in the mall, we walked around. We only took 1 hour in the mall. Then when we were going, we only took 30 minutes. So that is only 1.5 hours going and walking around the mall. Then after coming back, we only took again 30 minutes. So all in all, it was 2 hours. So it is very easy. So after she had experienced this on the ground, then I was relieved in my heart because she started believing me. Same to another wealthy places. We went there and she was very happy after getting this self-experience by herself. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you for your sharing, and I'm happy for that. And we can clap for ourselves.
Yesu Bwana asifiwe.
Amen.
Yesu Bwana asifiwe tena. Amen. Ah, Yesu wa baraka. Yesu wa baraka. Yesu wa baraka. Yesu wa inua. Yesu wa inua. Yesu wa inua. Atupenda. 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 Yesu aokoa, Yesu aokoa, Yesu aokoa, atupenda, yeye abariki, yeye abariki, In the next video, the youths will talk about their experience together with their parents. This is the second step where the youths should team up with their parents and their best friends. It is important to accompany their parents and their best friends for them to have the experience on the ground. This is because if they have the experience together, they will be believed and get to know better what is going on. It is easy to make this experience because you just need to go to a bus station and take a matatu that is heading to the place of your interest. The goal and the end of the experience could be a decision about their professional life. They can ask the following questions. What about opportunities, in bracket, having or creating? For example, what about welding? What about motorbike rider or a matatu driver? What about motorbike or car repair? What about being a shopkeeper? What about a farmer? What about being a teacher or a pastor? And many more. Second question, what about prayer? And what about a provisional and tentative decision?